A quick shout out to OneFootball, our series and channel sponsor. Click the link at the top of the description to get the app now for Android or iOS. I wouldn't recommend it to you guys if I didn't use it myself. Join the OneFootball movement. Boy, do I have a big video for you guys today. What is going on, guys? So I was talking with a big YouTuber in the DMs and I got this message basically confirming that they were going to EA to have a meeting about FIFA 20, and he asked me to compile a list of the biggest issues as well as amazing things that we would like to see in FIFA 20 Pro clubs. So what exactly did I reply? Let's get into it. Welcome back to This Week on FIFA. Please do hit that subscribe button if you're new here and you love pro clubs. You're in the right place, and drop a like down on this video as it makes a big difference to me. It's not too late for you guys to have your say, so drop a comment down below and I can pass on anything that I did miss to the mystery YouTuber who's going to this big meeting. Seriously, like, it isn't too late, so comment down below if I have missed anything. What are the biggest issues with this game? What would you like to see added? So starting off with the issues, the first thing I go into is the gameplay. The touches are just awful and crossing is too OP. Tackling for defenders doesn't really seem to work. You know, basically the general gameplay. I tried to keep it short and sweet because I don't want to be sending too many long paragraphs. I can go into way further detail and this guy knows it. He will ask if he wants it. The second issue I've got with FIFA 19 is the goalkeeper animations and the goalkeeper in general. The goalkeeper camera glitch. It's been a problem for so long. It costs us a lot in friendlies. You have to kick the ball out before you play. Sort out the goalkeeper animations and sort out the camera glitch. Third problem I got is in the wall. Centre-backs put into the wall in 11 versus 11 pro clubs. It means the opposition have their centre-backs free and unmarked. It's just a giant advantage for a team attacking on a free kick because our defenders are in the wall. You can also spam R1 in the wall at the moment and it ends up with your wall looking ridiculous. It's something that needs fixing. The fourth issue that I sent through is the friend glitch on pro clubs and genuinely just the menus. If you guys do have a lot of friends on your PlayStation or your Xbox, you know that it's so hard to join a club. Sometimes you can't even leave a club without inviting a friend into the club. You have to play a game, you have to leave that game, then you have to make him a manager just so you can get out. I'm deleting all the boys who were in here before. Oh. My FIFA crashed. Yep. It's a nightmare. It really, really is. Point number 5, nice and short. The goalkeeper trials his outfield. It's been a funny glitch. It's not too bad. I mean, all of the professional leagues that you can play in, like the VFL and that, have that banned. You're not allowed to rep it. But it's just something small that's been in pro clubs for such a long time, and it's just stupid. It probably does need fixing. Point number 6 is the custom kits clashing. If I play 10 games in the EA custom kits, they will literally clash with like most of them.
See, pink and red, two beautiful colours.
Dude, yeah, because that's the thing about these custom kits, man. They never clash, so everyone should use them. It's ridiculous. If you look at yesterday's video where we mock pro clubs and just everything that's wrong with it, the first game we get into, the very first game, is with a custom kit and we're clashing with the opponent's custom kit. Also, they're just shit. They're so ugly. Point number 7 is the celebration glitch. You can spam on your D-pad and you can basically celebrate for such a long time in your own half. It's been in the game for too long. It needs fixing. Point number 8 that I fired over was the cam glitch. It's just not been fixed properly. They did try to address it, but in the 4-1-2-1-2 narrow, for example, the issue really is still there. You're put into the left back / left mid position a lot in the cam, and you end up with a 3 match rating unless you get like 3 goals and 3 assists. It halts the leveling process, and it's just a bug that should not be in FIFA in April. Point number 9 is if you are, of course, quitting out of a game, you can do that and then delete the club. And if you do that, the other team doesn't get the win. It's a little bit annoying, let's be honest, when you're 5-0 up and a team does that to you. It happens to me a lot more, I guess, with the whole YouTube thing and being a streamer, but it's still very irritating. So that's pretty much the basics of what I sent through. Obviously, the gameplay is the main issue. That's why I sent it first. It really does need fixing. If they left everything else in this game, apart from maybe the cam glitch and the bad goalkeeper animations that I have listed, and just fixed the bloody gameplay, I would be gassed. The touches are awful this year, man. Unless you're holding L2 and you never move, you literally can't play the game. It's so annoying. So now let's move on to what the community wants. Now, of course, this is mainly my voice, but it comes from so much of what you guys say to me in these videos. The first point, which I've touched on many times in videos, is a currency. Give us a coin system where you can earn individually and as a club, and through those coins you can buy different upgrades for your club, for your pro. I just think it would be awesome to have a coin-based system like there is in Ultimate Team. It makes the game so much more interesting to play. And the video that I made on this before had like well over 2,000 likes, was very well received, and you know, that for me is amazing, so it's something that I would love to see in FIFA 20. Point number 2 is microtransactions. We spoke about this before again in videos. The ability to have maybe a battle pass type thing for clubs, something to keep it fresh, adding new features to the game where you can buy it or you can use these coins in order to save up and earn it, like you can in games like Fortnite and Apex Legends. Microtransactions is a scary term for a lot of you listening for the first time. You'll be thinking, oh no, this guy just wants us to spend more money on FIFA, and yeah, I haven't put a penny into packs. I'm the most anti-foot pack guy you will find, okay? I hate microtransactions, but unfortunately for EA, it is their business model with every single game they release. They have microtransactions, and it's the reason Pro Clubs is held back, because it doesn't. If the game mode Pro Clubs gets microtransactions, you'll actually start to see it develop and move forwards. That's just the way it is. Point number 3, communication. Talk to us, respond to the issues. The guys on Twitter do their best to get back to us, Corey and Zaro, but it would be nice to have a little bit more communication. I mean, February, they patched the cam glitch, finally. It took that long, and you're still here in April with the cam glitch being an issue, and there's no sign of it being fixed still. You know what I mean? We're sat here feeling like nothing we say gets listened to. Point number 4, customization, kind of falls into the currency idea, you know, tattoos, new hairstyles, bring back player styles like striker, creator, finisher, target man. Why did the game face? What happened with that? Why did that ever go? It's kind of the point of the mode. Look at NBA 2K's model, release features that come out continuously that we can buy with the currency for customizing our pros and our clubs, stadium upgrades, that sort of thing would be amazing. Point number 5, and it's so serious that I had to touch on it again, was the gameplay fix. The poor first touch, the sloppy tackles, the lack of ket being the most ridiculous skill move that just gets you penalties or in on goal every time you do it. It's abused all the time. The CPU's losing headers to virtual pros constantly. We touched on this in the past. Number 6 is something I'd love to see in FIFA 20, bringing back the accomplishments that we used to have on old FIFAs. Let them aid in the leveling process, but I don't want them to define it. I like the current leveling system. I prefer that sort of grind than just solely accomplishments. But have the accomplishments there on the side as well, because in my opinion, they were super fun to do. Number 7, a pro clubs competition like a weekend league. Obviously, they're not going to release a weekend league that rivals FUT. That would never be something they would do. Even though I think it would be a good thing, I don't think they do. So I don't think they're going to release it on the same days over the weekend, but it could be a midweek thing. 20 games of pro clubs, 11 versus 11, and the winning teams get more coins, they get higher placed in the rankings, etc., and better rewards. It would be an awesome thing to add. Point number 8, always reward the players who grind more than the pay to win. So if they are going to add any microtransactions, or if they are going to add a currency, making sure that those players that do grind it out get better rewarded than the ones who just fire money into the game would be a nice touch that, to be honest, I worry EA wouldn't do. If you look at the state of FUT, I mean, you can be highly rewarded in Ultimate Team for just putting money into the game. Little touches, like a badge on a shirt of a club that's a little bit more prestigious than one that's just bored its way to the top, would be kind of cool. My final point is 11 versus 11 games to run at FUT events. There's Ultimate Team events nearly every weekend now, but the EA ones especially could run 11 versus 11 games. They wouldn't have to even be pro games, right? You can have Castro and Bateson and all of these people that do the 2v2s. If you ever watch any of the streams, they do these 2v2 games in between the Ultimate Team players playing their final. Why not have 5v5 Pro Clubs players? Hashtag Harry, F2 Tex, all of these players that, let's say, aren't involved in the last couple of games but are still at the arena, at the event. Why not give them 11 versus 11? Showcase it to a live stream. I guarantee it will be one of the most entertaining bits of the entire weekend of live streaming. I know that as a fact. Even if it's a one-off friendly in 11 versus 11 pro clubs, you just can't beat it. So yeah, I know that's a lot of information. I tried to keep it short and snappy to the YouTuber because I don't want to be spamming his inbox with like 12,000 pages, which he just looks at it and goes, yeah, you know what, man, that is just too much. So I tried to keep it to the point. Of course, I can go into way more detail, but now's time for you guys to drop a comment down below. I'm sure I've missed, you know, little things that are wrong with the game. I've tried to focus on what I think is really, really wrong with it. But do comment down below right now what you think I've missed, what you'd like to see changed in FIFA 20 Pro Clubs. As I said, if it's an awesome comment, if it's something that makes me go, yeah, shit, that would be crazy, I will fire that over in a message because the meeting hasn't gone ahead yet. Shout out to everybody who drops a like down below this video. It really does help to support pro clubs and my channel. Hopefully we continue to grow, so if you are new, do subscribe to the channel. We're closing in on 65,000 subscribers. This is a weekly series where we touch on everything FIFA 19 related. I mean, there's been a little bit of stuff going on with FIFA 19 this week, but nothing else that really takes any of our interest on this channel, so we're going to stick to that. And that will be it today. Thank you so much for watching, guys. My name is JCC. I hope you have a great day, and I will see you all next time.